The girl was sleeping without underwear for the first time, but when she was in deep sleep, then someone pulls her blanket, so that her eyes open as soon as she was getting up to check, then someone grabbed her hair and threw her on the bed. The person was none other than the girl's father. The girl asks her father what happened, but her father doesn't answer and looks at his daughter's body with a dirty look. Then he lowers his head and looks at his daughter's face, and speaks in a strange way that my daughter has grown so much. The girl starts trembling in fear. The father leaves his daughter's hair and starts touching her face, due to which the girl starts crying in fear. The girl was thinking that what with her is happening, but then her father leaves her room. Next morning that girl's mother was cooking. By the way, the girl's name is Mary, who thinks what happened to me last night. Should I tell my mother? Then her sister down the stairs comes and her brother comes and sits on the table. Then her father also comes there, and he was behaving as if nothing happened. So Mary looks at her father and thinks how he was looking at her last night, and this morning she is absolutely normal. Mary gets up from her table and leaves from there. Then her mom bangs the food table hard. Here no one was able to understand what was happening. It is as if they have not eaten or drunk anything for many days. Everyone starts getting scared seeing mom like this. Ein younger brother spits food out of his mouth and says that there is a lot of salt in the food. Then mom picks up the same food and starts eating it like crazy. What is happening with the family? Ever since these people have shifted to the new cottage, strange incidents are happening in their lives. Sometimes their neighbors put strange statues in the yard, then in the morning someone hangs a dead animal in front of their house. And every night the father does strange things with his daughter. Mom starts eating like animals in the morning. She asks her son to eat the food she has eaten, but the son does not eat and looks at his dad. So dad says, if you don't want to eat, then don't eat. After doing this, mom looks at dad angrily and throws the food on the table, and then throws the plates down. Kids get very scared. Mom starts shouting at them. She tells her son to eat quietly what I cook. She screams so loudly that her son starts crying in fear. They could not understand what is happening, but this is just the beginning. Mary, she is taking a bath in 100-degree hot water when someone comes and stands near her. When she cleans the mirror and sees it, she gets scared. Her twin sister scares her, but her sister was making fun of her. Then both of them go to their respective rooms. Mary's sister tells Mary how her father comes to her room at night and does strange things. Mary can't believe that this is happening to his sister too. Then her dad comes there and they both talk. Dad had overheard everything. Dad starts asking them something, then he takes out a knife and attacks them. Mary pushes her father and makes him fall, and both sisters start running from there. Then suddenly their dad come in front of them, and grabbing Mary's hair, he watches them both for a while, and then throws Mary down the stairs. Mary falls down the stairs and faints. Mary's sister Anna runs away in fear. When she runs away, she turns back and sees that her dad is not following her. Dad goes to the storage room and comes out with a huge hammer. On the other side, Mary regains consciousness and starts searching for her sister. Then suddenly she feels that there is someone behind her. When Mary looks back, she sees that her dad stands in front of her with a hammer in his hand. He is about to pick up the hammer and attack Mary. That's why Anna screams loudly, which stops Dad from attacking Mary. Anna hits her dad hard on the head, but nothing happens to her dad. Then her dad attacks her with a hammer, but she lowered her head, due to which the hammer hits the door. After that, a familiar sound comes from downstairs. That voice was not someone else's, it was of their father, who was coming up at this time. Hearing the sound of Dad, the man throws the hammer down and goes to the other room they were running after getting scared from him. Dad's foot was hitting the hammer, and he see a big hole on the door. Dad asks them, were you two fighting? But they do not answer. Just then the younger brother comes out of the room and comes there. Mary and Anna ask him to run away from there, but then her mom picks up the hammer. Dad tries to stop her, but she pushes Dad and makes him fall. Then mom makes a very mysterious smile and walks into the room by stepping her legs on the pieces of glass. It seems that she is not feeling any pain. Then again a woman's voice comes from downstairs. She was none other than her real mother. She comes up and asks everyone what is happening here, but everyone starts getting scared of her. Dad opens the door of the room, but there is no one inside the room, but they see the dad hammer lying on the floor. Mom goes to her daughters and asks them what happened, but Ina and Mary start getting scared of mom. The next day Dad calls his brother home. His brother is the father of the church. Father comes to their house. Father starts telling them about such strange incidents, but elder brother is an atheist. He does not believe in all these things. At night, they all decide that they will sleep together in the room, and if the night a small child goes to the toilet without bothering anyone, he goes to the toilet alone, then the same looking child comes into the room. That child picks up a knife and smiles strangely. The child tries to kill the church father with the same knife, but he puts the knife back. And he does not kill the father. Here it seems as if something has stopped him. Then the father opens his eyes. Because of the father, everyone sleeps comfortably at night. The church father knew that he could not fight with this thing alone. That is why he calls all the seniors and asks them for help. All the seniors sits and talk about what is happening with this family, and they all plan to do exorcism. This father is very powerful and has many followers. In the evening, the father's team leaves to go to his brother's house and spend time, but on the way some crows attacks the glass of their car and breaks it, due to which the balance of the car deteriorates and the car crashes after going into a pit. On the other hand, Dad ties his daughter Mary to the seat. Mom forbids him to do so, but Dad explains to her that this is the only way to fix all this. Late night the church father comes, but his body is covered in blood, and tells everyone that all fathers have been killed. Now whatever to do, we have to do it. Seeing Mary tied to the bed, he wanted to do something, but he was scared because last time when he tried to do exorcism, that devil had killed the whole family of the father. He was scared that then if this happens, he won't even be able to save his brother's family, and he will regret it for the rest of his life. His brother begs him on his knees to do something. We will have to fight the devil. Otherwise the devil will put everyone life to death. The father lit the candle and sprinkles holy water over Mary. Mary starts crying because of the holy water. She doesn't understand what is happening. Father places a cross on Mary's chest, and he starts hitting Mary with a wooden district. Mary screams in fear and asks why is he doing all this to her. Father asks Dad if he wants to continue with this. Dad grabs Mary's leg so that she could not move. Mary starts crying and shouting loudly. Father keeps hitting Mary with that stick. Seeing this, her dad starts crying. Then father takes out another wooden stick and starts hitting Mary with it. Mary faints due to pain. And on the other side, where the accident happened, the police team goes there, and as soon as they take out the father's team from the car gets blasted. Among all those fathers, Dad's brother also faints, which means that this man is not Mary's uncle, but the devil himself. When Mary is constantly being hit, Mom can't stand it anymore. She says it's not exorcism, it will kill my daughter. She grabs hold of the father so that he can't hit Mary anymore. She looks at her husband and tells him that we can't do it anymore. It would be better that we all die together. But then the man pushes the wife and tells his brother to start the ritual. Then suddenly the man hears a voice that tells him that he is a coward and he is supporting wrongdoer. Only then Dad starts to understand everything. He starts suppressing his wife's wrong. Seeing all this, the father smiles evilly. Wife picks up a glass and hits it on her husband's head. The man throws his wife on the wall so that she gets hurt a lot. The devil was watching his wife hitting him in front of his eyes. Then he turns towards his brother who was watching him while feeling very horrified. Then the man attacks the devil, but the devil pushes him and makes him fall down. And as soon as the devil is about to kill the man, the real father comes there and starts reciting some mantras so that the devil vanishes from there. Mary is badly injured. She starts going to the storage room and looking at her father. She asks him, "Why did you keep beating me for so long?" Then the father puts a mirror in front of Mary, from which the devil comes out of Mary's body. The father takes that devil inside his body and tells his brother to kill him. The brother inserts the broken cross into his chest, which kills both the father and the devil at the same time, and the movie ends here.